Yeah. Ha. Big Vosh. Yeah. Yes, sir.
What's going on, guys? I'm back with another video. This is day 2 straight of filming for you guys. I'm gonna try to do a little, not like a Vlogmas thing where it's 25 days of Christmas or whatever, but you know, I'm just gonna try to provide steady content during these holidays when I know people are off breaks and stuff and just, you know, have nothing to watch. So I figured I'd come through for you guys and give y'all a little, you know, like a top 5, top 10 gift ideas for the holiday season coming up. So to get into it, I'm going to say number 1 would definitely be like some little trees or, you know, just car air freshener stuff. So me personally, I like to go with the barber cut little trees, as you can see right there. I love those. It smells like a barber shop, like you just got a haircut and they put that barbicide and stuff on your neck after they shave it. So good. 10 out of 10 recommend those. But you know, if you want something like a little more high class, I guess you can say, compared to a little tree, I also get these Yankee Candles. They are Midsummer's Night. They also smell great, so I would definitely recommend those as well. And I think they'll run you, like, depending on the sale they have, I think I got these Yankee Candles for like $1 a piece, so I went ahead and stashed up a few. And then I think the little trees, depending on the size of the pack, they're about $1 for one, or like 2 something, 3 something for 3 of them. So all in all, pretty cheap stuff, and definitely changes the inside, makes it smell better and stuff like that. So, you know, if we want to continue with the inside, the second gift I would say that has become popular with the truck scene out here in the Carolinas, it's going to be, you know, your fuzzy steering wheel cover, and like you can get a whole kit for it, like a fuzzy steering wheel cover and a piece that goes on the gear shift and a piece that goes on the seat belt. And it's like, when I had mine, it was like $7, $8. A lot of the younger guys like it. Me being older, I like a more clean looks. I like just a solid plain steering wheel cover and different things like that. But that's another thing that changes up the interior of your vehicle. Third thing, I'll probably do 5 and 5. I'll do 5 on the outside, 5 on the inside, and then just like 5 extra if I can find 5. Third thing is possibly going to be a set of tweeters. Now, I've got 4, and you know, 4 in each door. They're very cheap, but they do work. They do provide that extra, you know, the extra frequency and the extra sound that, you know, people from down the road could hear you, as well as your speakers, which I'll get into that next. But I think you can get a 2-pack for like $8 for 2 of them. So I mean, normally I'd go with 2 in each pillar, but it all depends on what you want to do and how much you want to spend on tweeters. But yeah, they definitely provide a difference in the sound compared to just plain speakers with no high frequency or nothing. So the fourth thing will be your door speakers. Now, depending on how much you want to spend is pretty much what kind of quality you're going to get. I'm not saying that's 100% true all the time, but like for right now, I've got some Scar 6.5s in the doors, and then in the back I got Scar 4x6s. And honestly, right now the 4x6s, I don't know what has happened to them. I know I had them in for maybe a day or 2, and then they just busted. So I ended up just keeping them in here and just taking all my sound and throwing it through the front doors. And the Scar 6.5s, they work pretty good for not having an amp and, you know, just being like some base model Scar speakers. I think I only paid $40 for the pair. I bought them off of eBay. So if you want to check them out, like I said, all my links and stuff will be in the description for everything that I'm talking about today. And then, like, part 5, this will be like the finale part for the interior. I would say a new radio head unit. Now, for right now, I have a little JVC single den head unit, and, you know, eventually with all my plans I've talked about for the truck, I'm planning on changing all that, planning on getting a double den unit in here, and, you know, just jazzing up this interior. But you can get low-end single dens for, like, I think the cheapest one I've ever seen is like $20 or so, and then they just range up from there. Or if you really want to go all out and get you a double den, you could probably find a pretty decent price one, like at Walmart or something, that still works. It's just, you know, not name brand. So those are 5 things for the interior. Now I'm about to show you guys 5 things for the outside of your truck that would make it a good gift for the holiday season. All right, guys. Part 2 is going to be the exterior. Starting out, you know, low and the high end again. I'm going to say first thing first, definitely LED headlights. I don't know how many times I've relied on them, and they have been super amazing. Like, especially with the tinted windshield and everything, you know, I'm not going to say it's tough to see at night, but it's definitely a lot more different than stock. So, definitely suggest getting LED headlights. The second thing, you know, just to add a little more sparkle, I guess. Different emblems and stuff. Like, those Z71 emblems came off a newer truck, and I just added it on there, and I think it looks super clean. But, I mean, I'm sure you can find newer badges and stuff for older trucks as well, and put them on. It might make a difference to you. Third thing, you know, just a regular license plate. You know, I'm gonna end up changing that one out, getting a Flawless Whips. Shout out Flawless Whips. Definitely got you on my Christmas list this year. Fourth thing, I'll carry you guys with me for it. It's gonna be a bullet antenna. Now, bullet antenna looks so clean. When you want to build a show truck or just a decent all-around truck and don't want that long antenna with it, it definitely makes it look a lot better. So, pretty much ranging from price, you know, you can decide either one of these. So my last thing would definitely be to get tint, or, you know, you can get a wheel and tire set up. Now, depending on how much your people want to spend on Christmas, I mean, that's totally up to y'all. Tint's gonna be cheaper than a setup, depending on what you want. So, you know, just definitely personal preference on that. But, you know, ask what you want for, and then, you know, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, grind for it and buy it yourself. So now I'm gonna do like detailing products and stuff that I would ask for Christmas, and do that now. All right, guys, so getting into 5 products that are exterior detailing, or just like, you know, basic automotive things on a budget. Your first thing, I would definitely say, needs to be like a tire repair kit or something, you know, like a, you know, air gauge, check the PSI and stuff in it. Because you never know, you might be down airing a tire, and, you know, it's always nice to have that in case you need it. And there's the repair kit, valve stems, and, you know, a tool for it, and valve stem caps, and all different things like that. Your second thing that's very nice to have, that's on a budget. I bought this one from Walmart. It was like $8 or something like that. It's a tire inflator. Like I said, with it being these colder months during the holidays, your tires tend to run low in air. So it's always nice, you know, just go outside and pump them, make sure they're up to where they need to be. Now, the third thing, I would definitely recommend if you're a do-it-yourselfer and you love to, you know, get out there and mess with your own vehicle, I would definitely recommend getting a tool set. Me personally, I have I think a 320 piece little mechanic set toolbox I got for Christmas last year, and I love it to death. I use it all the time when I'm out here working on my truck. And you know, you don't even have to get something that big, you know, just a simple set of sockets and screwdrivers and wrenches, and you're pretty much set to do anything. Now, the fourth thing, something that I use a lot since I hardly drive my truck ever here lately, but when I do decide to, normally since it's being colder and my truck don't get driven none, battery tends to go a little dead. Now, if I know in advance I'm gonna drive my truck, I always hook up this little battery charger. It's a little 1 amp Everstart little bit trickle charger. All you do is plug in the cables and plug it into the wall and just charge it. And when I go to crank my truck that next day, it runs like a dream. So now we're at number 5. Number 5, I probably saved the best for last. Number 5 is going to be one of my favorites that I have had so far on the truck channel. And that is going to be Vosh Auto Care products. Now, me before, I was always, you know, Chemical Guys, McGuire's, Turtle Wax, you know, your top name competitors. I never really ventured out into the detailing product world until I, you know, looked at their products and I was like, well, they're offering a sponsorship, you know, why don't I try to get on? And once I did that, you know, I was like, okay, I'll get sponsored by them, but I definitely want to try out the products first. And I went and grabbed, you know, the undercarriage spray and the wheel cleaner, and the glass cleaner came for free with the whole sponsorship thing. So I used them, fell in love with everything how it came out, and then decided to buy the iron remover when it came back in stock. And that right there has been amazing. As you can see, I've probably used it the most out of anything. I cleaned all my wheels and stuff with it. It really makes it shine and gets all the brake dust and just dirty particles of stuff off of your paint and rims and everything else. So yeah, Vosh Auto Care, you know, shout out to them. I've got a sponsorship code down below. It gets you 10% off. I'll link that down below as well. And that pretty much wraps up my video of, you know, top gifts to get a truck guy this Christmas. If you have any more questions, you know, slide down in the comments below or hit me up on Instagram, any of my socials. And that's it for today. Peace.
Before I take a nap, before I go to sleep, count 100 racks while I'm praying on my knees. Chop up with the 50 wicker, make the bitch breathe. Never snitching.